So we are here right now with Grandmaster Marcin Tazbir.
Yes, exactly.
Marcin, you are a Grandmaster and the only GM at this event. Are you the only GM in the visually challenged chess?
I think so, but I'm not sure, of course. But yep, most probably yes.
Okay, so we would like to know, it's very inspiring for us to know that a person can achieve Grandmaster title even with some limitations. Did you achieve it before you had eyesight problems, or was it
Not really, because my eyes problems, it turned out, started when I was growing up, so when I was about 18 years old, because my disease is connected with the growth of a body. So my eye doesn't grow in a proper way, which can be limited by the hard contact lenses, which I wear every day actually, since 12 years already. And I obtained a Grandmaster title when I was 25, so 5 years ago. So still, even though I'm a handicapped since 11 years, I managed to take a GM, last GM known when I was 25.
Wow. So basically you have seen life when your eyesight was pretty normal.
Yeah, as a kid I could see everything regular, most probably. But yeah, I didn't have much big problems with that. But then it turned out it's much more severe than the doctors said it was, because they told me it's astigmatismus only, and it turned out it's a disease. I don't know really the name in English. I would have to check it actually. Okay. But still, yeah. So what was the question?
I was trying to ask you that many times when people get to know somewhere in the middle of their life, it becomes kind of a very big devastating incident, because...
Yeah, exactly. It was not an accident. It turned out, that my eyes are not growing the proper way. So yeah, it was a very strong punch. In psychology, of course, when I was growing, it turns out you cannot be cured actually. Yes. And when you are 18, you don't think as an adult actually. Yes. To be honest. So it was something I had to deal with. It was very hard, of course, but chess actually gave me a good opportunity to to overcome some problems.
So in spite of this, you were able to make your GM title. Tell us, what is the difference between, let's say, when you were absolutely having no issues, and later on while you were playing, what are the changes you had to make, and how was life different as a chess player?
As a chess player, actually, it was much more inconvenient when I go for a tournament or for a foreign leagues which are playing, and I have to travel a lot. So during the travel, I have to wear off the lenses and then put them on. It's something. There's a limit. Sometimes at the airports, even though I had only this medical liquid, which is above 100 milliliters, only once in my life, at the border I had some problems in England when I was coming back from America. No, okay, I don't want to be very rude, but actually at the border there were some problems. I had to give away this liquid, even though I have to use it every day. And then I had to come back because I had to come back to the same place once more because my baggage was lost and I had to take it back. And I had to come back to the same place and take it back from the dustbin, which was not very nice, but okay, it happened, yeah? So I don't have such, of course it's inconvenient, especially when you have some sorts of eye problems and you cannot wear the lenses. Once I had to play in the league in that state, and yeah, I couldn't see the time. I couldn't see the clock actually, the time on the clock. So I had to really play fast. For example, yeah, that was. But the issue is not so severe. But still, sometimes when you are abroad, especially, you cannot contact a proper doctor. It happened actually in Kazan during the Universiade in 2013, I think it was. I was in the Polish team of academic team, and there were some problems with my accent, so I couldn't, it's not so easy to tell a doctor in the foreign language.
Yes.
Especially it was in Russia, so I had to translate it in Russian. I'm not on the level that allows me to do it, so I had to be really careful what did I say, because I know some Russian, but still. So there are some limitations, but still, you can come up with that. So.
Correct. Poland has been known for being one of the leading countries in blind chess. What's the reason for that?
I don't know.
Like, you have really good players. In fact, Dukachevsky is
the former world champion.
And there's also
as
one
well,
more.
Jacek Stachańczyk also was the world champion.
Is it like the country promotes these players, or you have support? Or
we have a support, yes. There were. It used to be in that way that the team was sent to the tournaments, international tournaments in Bulgaria, for example, in Albania, or in Spain, in Mallorca. So there is a support. There are some. There is a coach, of course. For several years, they are changing, but still there is always a really big support from our country.
Right. And you yourself are the captain right now of the team. You're also a grandmaster, so you know how things work in this sphere. If someone is suffering from, let's say, complete blindness, or they cannot see a thing, do you think they can become a grandmaster?
Yes, of course. It's not a limit, in my humble opinion. You can see on those people who are even blind, 100%. They can imagine a lot. I'm really impressed by my teammate Piotr Dukachevsky, about his knowledge about the world, geography, history, about literature. So you don't have this limit.
Right.
Okay, it's harder, of course, but you can overcome it.
So if there are certain, let's say, concrete material, because most of the times what I hear from these players is that there is not sufficient material available to learn chess. There are not enough books. So what would you recommend them?
Actually, you can listen a lot on YouTube, for example. You don't have to read, because the books may not be translated to Braille language. So, but still there are a lot of videos, for example, that you can watch them by touch on a board.
Okay.
So it's a good idea, actually. There are plenty of them. So this is the first thing that comes into my mind.
Right. Okay. And in regarding this tournament here, of course you are one of the favorites. So you're definitely gearing up towards winning it. Yeah.
Yeah. That's our plan. Maybe not very humble, but still we want to win it.
Okay. And personally, for you as a player, what's your ambitions now? You're already 25, 30. Would you be planning to play more of sighted tournaments, or you want to play more these events? What's your plan?
What's my plan in chess is a very good question. Now I became a coach. I used only to be a player.
Okay.
Even after finishing my studies, I had this question: what should I do now? Whether to go to the career in corporation, but of course my health would also be not very nice in that place. People don't care. So I knew from my childhood, actually, I've known it for a long time, that I like teaching. I like when people understand something thanks to me. So that's why I thought I will try to be a coach, a chess coach. I also make some comments on the Polish championship or the World Academic Championship. They were held in Poland. So I thought chess is a good way for me for my career. So I used to have a higher rating already. 561 was the peak.
Okay.
But then I started to lose it, actually. But now I still enjoy playing chess, not as much as I used to, but still being a coach is something new and something very interesting for me.
So you're going to create many more grandmasters from
I do my best.
Poland and the world. You're truly an inspiration.
It's very nice to hear.
It was very nice talking to you.
Thanks.